valleys of New England have bred and raised pioneers in ideas, in inventions, in developments. And today, another phase of pioneering raises a new and strange form against these ageless hills, a form that signifies
by special truck. Destination, Yankee Atomic Electric Company.
Months in intensive training and study now fuels the reactor with its precious uranium. 76 of these assemblies containing the 26 tons of uranium make up the core itself.
Is plated with an alloy, which will melt during the brazing operation and join each ferrule to all rods with which it's in contact. On a movable table. The uranium oxide pellets are stored in a container called a transfer tube.
the control is moved, and generation of power by atomic energy takes another long step forward toward reality. The reactor goes critical. That one small motion at the control panel sets a complete cycle into the first phase of its operation. New breakthroughs in the atomic field. Such a plant would focus attention on New England, attract allied industries in the atomic area. Finally, it seemed that the possible benefits outweighed the pitfalls. To learn answers costs money, but the answers in this case seemed well worth the risks.
At Shippingport, Pennsylvania. Primary objective: to gain information and to advance reactor technology. In addition, the objective was to obtain a nuclear power plant that of cleanliness was necessary while the primary system was open, such as during installation of the thermal shield. The climax of these operations came on October 6, 1957, the precise placement of the fuel core in the reactor. The oxide offered the most promise. Accordingly, it was selected as the blanket fuel. More than 2 million uranium oxide pellets and 95,000 blanket tubes were made. Processing of pellets included agglomerating, compacting, sintering, and grinding. Fuel rods and bundles were assembled. The critical assembly also permitted an accurate determination of the control rod positions required to bring criticality. It was important that this be determined because in a power reactor, unlike an experimental reactor, the technique of adding fuel as a means of slowly approaching criticality is not practical. The preliminary experimental work done made it possible to predict steam generation and power generation. In addition, extensive instrumentation will provide a vast amount of information from the award of the design contract was 4.5 years.